What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today we are playing part 2 of the First Berserker Khazan. This is a game that I have restarted multiple times because I played through the closed beta, I played through, I think, the demo, I played through the actual launch and did a challenge run, and now after all this time there's been many changes to the game, and because I'm out of practice, I thought it would be best to not jump into a challenge run, so instead what we're going to be doing is jumping into a standard playthrough, and so far I'm loving it. I guess I reduced it to the normal difficulty that was available, and I've noticed that it's significantly easier. It seems more than anything the enemies just take a lot more stamina damage. But it's still very interesting in that regard. Basic enemies take more life damage or health damage. So it ends up becoming a situation where you can kind of avoid learning the mechanics, which it made me kind of contemplate if I was going to change the difficulty. But I think I'm just going to keep it as is and just try and play a little less sloppy. In either case, I think we have gone through the hub to the best of our ability. Let's see, I see a chat from Walter saying, hello, what's up, Walter? How are you doing? That is about all I see, though. So if I don't say hi, it's because I don't see any chat, because YouTube usually eats up the first few chats. Alright, so let's see. We picked up the Executioner's Helm. I really like this one for... it was the brutal attack. That's right. The brutal attack damage was just huge. And if we wear something like this, the weight is just significantly higher, it seems, but... it still looks sick. Now, weight would affect my, I'm assuming, stamina regen and all that, so it looks pretty cool. It looks kind of like a Roman centurion-esque. That's fine. Alright, so what we're going to do is, I guess we can also take a look at this menu here. I'll see what all we have. Ismar's Scale, okay. I can be gifted to somebody. Reports on the Dragonkin. Okay. These seem to be crafting materials for boss weapons. Colby, what's going on? Colby says, howdy, Walter. I don't see anybody in other than Walter's initial image and the chat, and then Colby's chat saying, howdy, Walter. But what's going on, Colby? How you doing? Yeah, the first few chats always get eaten up. YouTube just eats those chats up for some reason. Alright, let's see what we're gonna do here. I thought I applied those points. Normally I go straight into guard and I just get crazy on guard, but because we've been so aggressive, I really haven't had the need to do that. So I'm probably gonna pump up some points into some of this stuff. I don't care about dodging. Yeah, I don't really care about dodging much. I've sworn I unlocked all those, but that's okay. And I have 0 points left. Okay, lovely. Defrona's Codex seems to be maybe like the bestiary. Yeah. Probably achievements for unlocking all that stuff, I can imagine. Yeah, okay. Good stuff. Let's jump into the game, shall we? Matthias says, hey, Inhuman, I hope you slept well and woke up with all your body parts. You know, I did, but I couldn't go to sleep. It took me forever to get to sleep, and man, like I had a headache. And I woke up and I still had a headache. I was like, golly. So I ended up taking like a little nap this morning. I feel so much better. What's up, Ali? How are you doing? Hey, Inhuman. How are you doing? I'm doing fantastic. How are you? Matthias, all of my body parts are intact for the most part. Colby says, doing good. Hope you're doing well. Visiting my partner for the holidays and to see the FNAF movie tonight. Oh, is that coming out tonight? I definitely won't go to theaters for that. I'll probably just wait for like a stream or something, you know, for it to come on streaming. But I enjoyed the first one. I thought it was pretty fun. I like Nick Cage's version of it too. It was pretty funny. The one that he was in. It was pretty much a rip-off of FNAF. I don't know how they get away with that stuff. You know what? I just did all this and oh, you know what I should do? Lock. Because this seems to be semi-unique, right? I just want to be lighter. You know? Oh, balls. But I hope everybody's doing good in chat. Super excited to play Khazan. This is the first time I've reached this area. I got through like there's like snow worms and fist only, and then the game, I remember the PlayStation 5 turned off again. We'll see if it does the same thing today. I really hope it doesn't. I did find my screwdrivers and stuff. I found the screwdrivers that I can use to like take apart the PlayStation, but it took me so long to find those yesterday. I wasn't able to do it yesterday, so I was like, dang it. So I'm hoping I can get it clean today. I really hope that the game or the PlayStation doesn't turn off, though. That's super frustrating and kind of scary. I don't want the bad boy to overheat.
Good to know you made it all the way here, General Khazan. Just seeing you gives us hope.
I thought you were in the Nexus, brother. What are you doing here? Have you seen Pavel?
No, General Khazan. He isn't here yet. That's not like him at all. Whenever the Dragonkin attack, he's always at the front, leading the counterattack. I know he would never abandon his people. He'll be here. I know it. But if he doesn't arrive soon, things might get bad here. Very bad.
Colby says, I'm convinced to this day that Wally's Wonder World, or whatever the Nick Cage movie is called, was a scrapped FNAF movie script. Oh, it was terrible. It was just kind of entertaining, you know? It was pretty funny. All those Nick Cage movies are just weird. He's a weird guy. He'll continue to always be in roles and movies because he's a, what do you call it? A Coppola or whatever. He's just connected. Nepotism is real, everybody. Matthias says, for the most part, well, that's good. Let's hope you didn't step into the universe of my mind, for I can't guarantee they'd stay that way. Well, yeah, I can't account for certain bits and bobs, but I think I got, you know, just about everything that I need for now. Everything I need to do the stream. Ugh. Alright, bye, Dweemonk. I'll see you later, brother. Now we're getting open worldy, yeah. So that looks, well, see, this looks more like an intended path because it's got a gateway. However, that looks more open. I like to go left, though, as you know. Oh, I can't, because I can't jump in this game. Never mind. Oh, well, we can go around rocks with a list. Frau. Fraulein. It's like German, but spelled wrong. The hell is that? Is it a bear? It's a boar. How do you like me now? Bacon. I smell bacon. Redmond of Adversity. I'll be able to get a bunch of points for those guys. Nick Cage is iconic, and even good with a good director, he can rein in him. Oh man, I used to really like him. I think he's, I think he's a terrible actor. But I do enjoy, he's entertaining. I liked, and when he had some good acting back in like the early 90s, early 2000s, things like that. Like Face Off is one of my favorite movies of all time. That was a fantastic movie. Really good all across the board there. But I don't know, man. He started getting weird. His Capella, his connections to his family name that he obviously changed so he could be like Power Man or whatever. He's a weird guy. I mean, all actors and stuff are weird people, but he's quite bizarre. Should I go this way, guys? I feel like, what about over here though? But yeah, I think his acting dropped off a bit in terms of skills. I think he's just getting any roles he can, but and it's not hard for him to get roles because of his family name and his ties, but he's a weird guy. So many of these people that we used to look up to, they're just strange people. I'm gonna go this way. That seems like an ambush, right? Yeah, figured. Try harder. Come here. One parry did all that damage. That's insane. Matthias says, oh, and Inhuman, as much as I truly appreciate your thoughts and opinions, and in this instance conclusion, unfortunately you were wrong yesterday. Della Morrison's body wasn't disappearing because of a demon, but it indeed was a worthy attempt. Ooh, nice. Okay. I was thinking potentially a demon. Oh, I never got to share what I was gonna say. Okay, so I was thinking potentially a demon or aliens. But you know, you never really know with those things. Could be anything, especially the fact that you like Lovecraftian stuff so much. That's also pretty scary. Because oh my gosh. Sirs. What the ball, man? I didn't eat the dogs. Yeah, but normal difficulty makes it quite easy. That was scary. Body parts, rather. Okay, well now we know there's traps everywhere. I forgot all about that. I'd never been over here, so this is all new to me. Finally getting into new content. This seems like a mini boss arena. Maybe just a little like fight club for these fools. Let me go here. Okay, never mind. Oh! Get it quickly, Khazan. Quickly. Shut your face, Grandma. There you go. I don't ever use swift blow, so. Oh, what a boss. Okay, I didn't even. I just did that. That just happened, essentially. Nope, just die. Okay, thank you. Whew. That was scary. Oh yeah, so I digress. I still haven't shared what I was trying to share. So there is a game that was adapted to... Actually, I think it was like a short story first, maybe a manga. And then it was adapted to a game. Then adapted to an anime. And it was called Blood Will Tell. And I used to own it on the PlayStation 2 in my original collection. The collection that was lost to me. I say lost, it was taken from me. But anyways, that particular game ended up being now like so valuable. It's worth hundreds of dollars, right? And I don't have it anymore. I haven't been able to reclaim it since. But it's interesting because the premise of the game is you play as two characters. One's name is Dororo, and then the other character, I forget his name. But his parents, or his father in particular, gave his body parts to demons as he was a child, when he was a baby. They gave all his body parts to demons, and they replaced them with like mechanical prosthesis, kind of like almost like Wolf's shinobi prosthetic. And essentially, what the game premise is as a grown man that's pretty much been maimed and now has the parts of these like, you know, fake parts or whatever, you're on a journey to reclaim all of your parts from these demons. And as you become more human, you become more powerful. As you regain each part of your humanity, like liver, eye, whatever, you gain more skills and power, and you just get stronger and stronger. But all the while, you're able to use like these prostheses, like for example, like your leg, you can crouch down on one knee and your leg is like a mortar, you know, so it's pretty amazing. It was really cool. I never finished the game, but it was one that I truly enjoyed, and it was very, very, you know, quirky, but it was a good game, and I absolutely loved it. It was tried to be dark, but also had the humor mixed in there. So it was something that I was like, I didn't take to very well initially, but in retrospect, I was like, man, that game's pretty awesome. Anyways, Blood Will Tell. It's worth like hundreds of dollars now. Pretty cool. I think I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it. I'm gonna read Matthias's chat in just one moment as well. Did I miss? I missed the parry. The Brink Guard. Matthias says, for me, for it to just be a demon would be lackluster, overdone, normal conclusion ending, or a cop-out ending, for instance, like the whole thing that began being a dream, like the horrible conclusion to the show. Lost. Apologies for suppose if you're watching that show this many years later. Oh, that show's fantastic. Speaking of lackluster endings and explanations, has anyone seen Weapons? I thought Weapons had such an amazing idea, and it was executed then so poorly, and the explanation and reveal was just so lackluster to me. I was very disappointed in that movie, and to think that it did as well as it did was very shocking to me. I mean, I think because it definitely got you in the theaters, but then once you realize, and it's not like you can walk out or get your money back, so I was like, yeah, I don't really like the direction they're going with it. I was not pleased with the direction that they went. and it was very disappointing after you figured out that it was what it was. That was unfortunate. I did not like weapons. Did not. Man, I'm cold, guys. I have my jacket on because I'm so cold. Alright. So there's all these pathways that I'm a little concerned to explore. This looks like a, you know, moving forward type thing. So do we go back? Matthias says, I'm waiting for weapons for Xmas. No ending spoil. Oh, I'm not going to spoil it. Yeah, I didn't. That one's fairly new, so I didn't want to share too much. So nobody spoil the ending, please, or the reveal, please. But yeah, that was just something that I was disappointed in that one. I was very disappointed. The premise is amazing. Premise is amazing. But the premise can only take you so far. It's what you do from there, you know? So yeah, no spoilers, guys. My apologies. We can talk about other movies. Okay, I'm assuming this is a trap. Yeah. Every single one that it looks seemingly has like a little dangly dangle. I think that means that it's... Ow, ow, what the ball? Give me health. Do I not get health from Berserker kills? Is that you shooting me, sir? It is. Right in the face. Alright. So I'm gonna be spamming heal since I suck today. That's fine. Now I remember the game crashed in this area as well, or the PlayStation 5 overheated and turned down when I played this last. We got the Pilgrim set. That's pretty interesting. Let's take a look at that. Mysterious glyph. Is this from a boss fight? It could be. I don't actually know. Mysterious glyph. I do not know if that's from a boss. I wish I had more info on it. So scales with willpower and strength. Okay, interesting. I love that it shows you what it scales with. See, the Pilgrim has potent blow damage. It's all I really care about. The potent blows are the best in my opinion. This one's specific to swift attack, so alright, we can take a look at that for sure then. Dragonkin, I'm assuming those are the lizard boys. And then we've got max health, potent blow damage. Yeah, certainly gonna go with that then. This one has like an aura around it, and I don't know what that means. Like the item itself has an ethereal thing to it. I do not know what that means yet. And it doesn't seem any more effective because if you can see here, this one has a set bonus, whereas this one does not. So does anyone know why that's ethereal? I have no clue. Matthias says, you know me all too well, human being, as though I'm a huge Lovecraft fan. It is fair to say that you know the ending is definitely cosmic horror related. Oh, see, yeah, I knew it would have to be because of you, because you wrote. If it was like somebody else, I was thinking, okay, demons, aliens, and that'd be kind of like an easy solution to it, right? Necklace of Faith, that's part of the Pilgrim set, I'm assuming. And I'm going to keep most of these. Like duplicates like this, though, I would not. But any unique item I would keep. Anything that has an ethereal kind of item box too. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, like, but this one has like an ethereal thing to it. The one to the right does not. I don't know what that means, but I noticed that it has something to do with something. It's important. I just don't know why. All right, let's go kick some ass. I think I'll die if I go down there, won't I? I have a feeling I would die. It looks deathy. And there's lots of weird falls in this game too, so I don't think I'm gonna risk that. Let's go back to the ladder then, in that case. I really hope the PlayStation doesn't overheat. If you just see the screen go black, that means my PlayStation just turned off. I have not yet done the cleaning with the fan because I didn't find my screwdrivers until much later, so I found them. I plan on doing it today, but my wife was like, "That's a weekend thing, babe." I'm like, "Yeah, but I need to have it. I need to stream though." But she's very helpful with that stuff. Like I don't trust myself doing half that stuff. Not without her around. All right, let's see. We have that over there. Okay. Looks like I could continue dropping down. Which I will. Frozen? Oh, my little feetsies are cold. That's where we just came from. How could I have missed that? Where did I come from then? I must have come from here. And I lacked the courage to drop down here. Then what was the purpose of that ladder then? I might need to go back. Oh, balls.
Over here.
Uh-oh. Oh! Dragonkin. Don't! Oh, got him. Move, little anime girl. That was messed up, man. Khazan, you're just a bit too late. Ah, thanks, Clay. I forgot about that. That ladder was to get to the soul stone, which we knocked down. That's right. Sweet.
Oh, thank you.
Interesting. I forgot about that. Oh, my weapons look great too. I really do like the way they look. They have a really nice design to them. Oh, really? That's what's happening. Alright, let's just go ahead and take this guy out first. Did he just fall off? I think he did. Okay, that wasn't my plan, but I'll take it. I will certainly credit myself with that. This is where I came from. No. I came from here. No, I don't know where the hell I came from. Up there, I guess. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, there you are. Goodbye. I was wondering why I didn't get any stuff. That's too funny. But yeah, I have noticed the difficulty on normal being significantly easier. I've been so sloppy because of it, because I can kind of just brute strength through it. So I'm not learning the mechanics, so the intended difficulty certainly seems to be expert. And I feel like I definitely need to, at some point, go back and revisit that. But just, I had stopped my challenge run for months ago, and so I just didn't want to jump into a very difficult challenge run with incredibly beefy, you know, tanky bosses. This has some incredibly tanky bosses where some of the fights were taking like, I'm talking like 8 to 12 minutes to defeat fists only, and it was just very difficult for me to like not be frustrated doing that, you know. It requires near perfect execution, and it's just tough. I didn't want to do that, right? I just want to enjoy and coast through the rest of this year, then we can kick more ass and do more challenge runs. If we did Neo 2, I would have certainly done a fists only challenge run for that. But you guys want to see Khazan, and it's nice because I haven't ever played this game beyond. I mean, this is all new to me, so. Alright, so there's a lot of different areas here. He's back because we just rested. Okay. We don't want to fall down. Waiting for an ambush of some sort. Whoa, that's new. I only ever use potent blows, and that's been my thing since the beta. The swift blows are, it's just chip damage, you know, and I'd really like to eat up the stamina damage, but in normal difficulty, potent blows destroy their health as well. Because it was usually just a quick way to get the stamina down and do a brutal. Ah, he could, I was wondering if he could shoot through his teammate, and he can. Hold on there, brother. Yeah, he just dies so easy now. balls, dude. They do die in one hit, even with a swift blow though, so it's fine. Walter says, yes, my chubby face is doing well. What's curious is that you knew I was chubby. You stalking me? Wait, what? Walter, I have no clue what you're responding to. I think you said, if you're talking to me, I know you said something before about you got a little meat on your bones. But I don't know what you're I don't remember saying, I don't think I said anything about chubby. I wouldn't use that word either because I feel like that would hurt somebody's feelings. I would never call someone chubby. What's up, brother? I was responding to Matthias. Okay. I didn't see that. That chat was eaten up too. That's so crazy how it does that. Like I can't see half the things you guys are talking about. Oh, balls, dude. I thought he was gonna follow up with that, but he refused. Yeah, you're dead. I love that they can get knocked off. That's actually quite nice. R squared, what's up? Back over on Twitch. How you doing, my friend? Welcome back. I thank you so much for stopping by. I did not get the PS5 cleaned. I couldn't find my screwdrivers. And I found them much later into the night. And by then I was like, yeah, I need to, like, I want to eat dinner and watch the Puff Daddy documentary and go to bed. And I didn't go to bed until like 1 because I had such a terrible headache. I haven't been able to go to sleep lately. So I plan on doing it today when I get back. So that'll be the goal for today. But yeah, I really hope that the PlayStation doesn't overheat and die. Blood Wolf, I thought it was Blood Waffle. Sorry, what's up, Blood Wolf? Over on TikTok says, what game you playing? I'm playing Khazan, the first Berserker Khazan, actually. It's been out since like March on consoles and all that stuff. I started a challenge run on it and was on pace to do like the world's first fist on the completion, but then I stopped because I was doing other games as well, and then revisiting it and playing it through for the first time. Haven't been able to play through this game normally, so we're just having some fun with it. Apparently they've changed a lot of things, and there's a normal difficulty, which is what I'm using now. If this goes up, that's unfortunate. Okay, good. This should be a shortcut, maybe? I don't know. No, that's completely different. No, this is a shortcut. Okay, great. Yeah, this is a shortcut. Lovely. And where would be the switch? I see it now. Okay, lovely. Oh, and your little cubby of the world. I read chubby too. Isn't that funny? There's no H. I just scrolled up right now and Walter said cubby. I read the word chubby. I didn't see Matthias's comment because it didn't show up at all. So that's hilarious. No, he said, and your little cubby of the world. Like your little nook, you know? Your little part of the world. Not chubby. That is too funny. Man, it's like, it's so easy to do that. I do that a lot. Actually, I read whatever. It's like, hey, what makes the most sense to me? Let's see. Who's the archer? Can't tell. Thought it was that one, but I can't lock onto this guy. Okay, that's 1 2 1 2. See, because I'm killing them before I'm actually able to get the stamina down. And in the expert difficulty, or at least whenever I played, that was not possible. You'd be getting the stamina down first and essentially having to brutal attack everybody. You were not able to simply kill somebody. An alchemist, maybe? Yeah, you were not able to simply just kill an enemy. It was more about depleting their stamina gauge, breaking their posture, as one does. And so on normal difficulty, it seems like health is what you're going after more, which is definitely a departure from that thing that I was telling you. And it then also requires a little bit, in my opinion, less skill because you can kind of just mash. And that's why I've been playing so sloppy, because I'm getting away with it, you know? The javelin and terrain. The javelin can be used to interact with various terrain features. Using the terrain can help Khazan defeat enemies more easily. Oh, cool. Or unexpected rewards. What did he hit, though? Did I hit this? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Gravity. Alright, it's just boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Potent blows. Walter says, oh, you're so right. I misread that. It's all good. Yeah, isn't that funny? I misread that too. And I saw the word cubby, but I read chubby because it made more sense in the context. Alright, so there's that up there. He's got a terrible combo that's like a 7-hit combo if you let him start it off. We don't want that. Let's see, are there any more javelin throwing areas? Maybe not. Alright, so we're gonna go in the door. Actually, I want that. But I can't get it yet. What a tease. Don't you hate that you can't jump more than like a foot? That's one thing that Souls-likes have, I'm glad, have been starting to change. Like, you can allow us to jump, you know. It's definitely something they've done for a while now. And it's so funny because it's an action RPG, right? Souls-likes in particular, very much so. This is probably a trap, booby-trapped, I'd imagine. It wasn't. Got the contorted spear and cleric swing, all this other junk. Okay, cool. Hooks says, sounds like a pretty good combo if it's 7 hits. Yeah, Hooks over on TikTok. It's definitely a combo you don't want to get hit with. It's about 7 hits and they rush, and it's pretty, the timing is pretty, like the rhythm to actually guard it is pretty bad. I mean, it's not bad meaning like game development wise, it's just tough. Got a very weird cadence to it, so you have to get hit by it a few times so you can get used to it. But I'd rather not, so we're just gonna do this instead. Yeah, like you'd never be able to run through 5 enemies like that. It was 4, but still. You would never be able to do that on expert difficulty. Normal is very different. Alright, cool. So we're good here. I'm going to keep my eyes up to see if there's any opportunities to throw javelins again. Marcus, what's going on, Marcus? How you doing? Marcus over on YouTube says, hello, Mr. Inhuman. Hi, boys in chat. Hope y'all are doing well today. Oh, yeah. We're doing great today. Hooks over on TikTok side of things says, yeah, the slow ass animations did not need to be adapted by everyone after Dark Souls. Slowly open box, slowly open door. You know, that's every door is heavy. It's like slowly climb or mount ladder, as you say. Yeah, everything from the original Dark Souls and the fact that you didn't have the ability to jump was really silly to me. Mostly because... Oh, hi, Susanna. How are you doing? I read the word Marcus because of the username. But yeah, well, how are you doing? But yeah, and the way I see it is they tried so hard to emulate that same formula. But it's not those things that we actually liked. I don't like those slow animations. I don't like the fact that I can't jump and things like that. But those were some of the features that pretty much always... were kept and maintained throughout even non-FromSoft Souls-like developers doing Souls-like games. And it's funny because in RPGs, I don't know of very many RPGs where you cannot... oh, Halo. RPGs where you can't jump. Nearly every RPG I know you can jump. But on an action RPG, you can't jump. I'm like, what is the science behind that? I would love to be able to move. That'd be cool. That could have been bad. That could have been really bad. Oof. Hi, Susanna, indeed. Yeah, exactly, Hooks. Like, I don't understand why they kept the features that we liked the least. Like, that's not a defining feature. You can't jump. Open the door slowly. Do everything slowly. Make the lore as cryptic as balls. You know, it's like, there's no point to do that. Like, the lore can, like, Lies of P doesn't do a lot of those things. And it's amazing for that reason. The lore, for the large part, in these some of the bigger aspects, are told to you pretty clearly, right? There's obscure lore that you have to dig deeper in. I love that because that's what you have to work for. To understand, to have beaten the game, spent 40 hours, and not know what the hell happened, that's a very different kind of presentation and execution to me. Susanna says, hi, Mr. Walter and Mr. Matthias. Hook says, but to them they make it take more time, so it counts as people playing longer. Yeah, but I don't know if that is 100% the reason. I think that's what the achievements do. It's false retention, artificial retention to increase playtime, right? That's a method I don't particularly like. But oh, you a tail swipe, brother? Well, you got donked up. Ah, balls. That was my bad. Alright, come on, big boy. You're mine. I need a way to regain health on a brutal attack, and I don't think that's happening yet. But I would like to try that. Alright, so this is where he came from, which is interesting to me. Maybe we can open up some shortcuts or something, and then we have this path over here. Dade over on TikTok says 10 out of 10 game. Nice. Yeah, I have. This is the furthest I've ever gotten. I've done challenge run attempts, and I just haven't completed them and stuff. But coming back on normal difficulty, though, like I will continue to say ad nauseum, is so different. It's so much easier. Even when you know, I'll still die and do whatever and stuff, but it's like you actually defeat enemies via depleting their health versus going for the stamina and then going for a brutal attack, which is really different than at closed beta and at launch whenever I first played it. So it's an adjustment for sure. Did I come through? I came around, right? Yeah, I think so. Cutscenes and time sinks, yeah, I think to an extent, but really, you know, when it comes to like player retention, that's where the achievements come in. That's why I don't really do achievement hunting or platinums, things like that, unless it's a game that I truly just love, which is very rare. Matthias says, hello and bonjour, Marcus and Susanna. BRB, says Matthias over on YouTube. Hook says, Skyrim should have been the type of game we've seen copies of with better combat systems. Oh, you play Tainted Grail. This might break. Regal says, what is this game? This game is called The First Berserker Khazan. It is a Souls-like based off the Dungeons and Fighters mobile game. It's an excellent game. Very high quality, excellent in every regard in terms of the combat and everything you can think of. So, really enjoyable. Alright. Parry! Parry! You can parry the dogs like in Sekiro. Gotcha, thanks. Absolutely. Any of you guys watching on TikTok, if you'd be so kind, you should check out either my Twitch or YouTube. I'm a full-time content creator on YouTube, so every follow, like, whatever goes a long way, so I really appreciate that. If not, if you're more comfortable on TikTok, hey, you're fine there, but really appreciate the love and support. I'm trying to grow across Twitch as well. YouTube is where my biggest following is, but it's just so hard to grow on Twitch these days. I just never been able to. And TikTok, you know, I definitely would like to continue growing on that since it's still very relevant and, you know, widely used. Okay, there's... okay, that's a save point. I'll do that real quick then. Because I have no heals. And then we're gonna... Oh, well, I have to go that way then. Perfect. I love being blocked off. Like, I know it's funny and it sounds goofy, but when the least amount of paths I have, the better off, honestly. What is willpower? Why do I like willpower so much? I'm going to go bump this up to 30, and then that to 20, and then that to 20. We keep doing the same thing we've been doing. Obviously, if we want some more stamina regen, we could... I see. Stamina damage increase. Well, if I wanted to actually play on expert difficulty, I assume, this would be much more important, willpower or proficiency, and that's what I think I was speccing into primarily. Phantom abilities, where is this girl at? Might have to figure out how to get there. Okay. And we can't go that way, lovely. But I do like finite pathways. They're semi-linear. That way I know which way I'm supposed to go and which way I can explore. Susanna says, I had a new washing machine delivered today, Mr. Inhuman, but they were a bit rude. What? So Marcus told them to pack up, take the machine, and get out. He gets so Mr. Shouty when he gets cross. Bless him. Oh, no. Well, I hate when they're rude. I mean, honestly, that's their job, you know, to deliver the item and ideally install it and all of that. I don't like when they are rude because essentially it's like you're dealing with people, right? And that's what you get paid to do. So even if you're having a bad day, you shouldn't take it out on your people that you're serving, right? So I'm a lot like Marcus in that regard, where when people are just like, you know, mistreating, you know, say for example, you can say whatever you want to me, but if you start mistreating like my wife or something and we're like trying to get something done, like I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen. But I'm so sorry that happened, but I hope that they're able to, you know, reconcile and make it right by you, because yeah, that's a waste, you know. That's their job. They need to be professionals. Whether you're having a bad day or not, you know, hey, just deliver the stuff. And do it with a smile, because that's what you're getting paid to do. We don't need to know about your bad day, and you don't need to take it out on us, because we're strangers, you know? So yeah, I never really have enjoyed that or appreciated that about people in the service industry. But yeah, it definitely happens. I understand, for sure. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna see this. It just continues to go sprawling and sprawling out. That's probably a baited backstab too, which means it's a trap. What are you doing, brother? How about you stop terrorizing the citizens? New combos for this guy. I'm not used to this guy at all. Wow. Okay. The heck is that, sir? This guy has the same 4-hit combo or whatever, but man, I got jacked up right there. My gosh. I don't remember all the status effects either. Being built up all the time. Oh, there is no trap there. The dog's broken. Come at me so I can parry you. See, the Brink Guard. What is wrong with him? Does a lot more damage on normal too. Maybe this is a shortcut? I don't know. That's more of an elite type enemy. We have this up here as well. I really need to kind of keep track of where I am searching. You idiot. Of course I missed. I'll take that, good sir. Transmutation shard. I'm not really going to mess with these too much, but when it comes to crafting and all that, I'm just going to kind of play with what I got. But if I end up really, I mean, I'm enjoying this game quite a bit, but if I end up loving this game, yeah, we'll go and do the whole, you know, find all the stuff, 100% type stuff like we normally do. Susanna says exactly, Mr. Inhuman. He'll go to reorder from elsewhere. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just have to. If it's like, well, yeah, and guess what? You're not going to get my business if you're going to be jerks about things. You will not get my business. But I just take that very seriously because, I mean, I don't know. I think all of us at some point in time have started off in the service industry in some regard. And it's like, just be nice. You can make someone's day. You can make the difference in someone's day just by being polite and smiling and respectful. Even when you're having a bad day, because you never know why they're having a bad day. You know, like, everybody's got so much stuff going on. You'd be surprised at how they can still smile, you know? An evacuation order bearing Pavel's seal. All survivors are to make their way to the central warehouse. It is the most secure and has enough supplies for everyone. Issued by Lord Pavel. Okay, so this is an evacuation order. This is where I dropped down from then. Oh, hey there, buddy. That's the big 1-2, and then he has a 1-2-3-4 that he does. We don't like the 1, 2, 3, 4. A little faster. It's 1, 2, 1, 2. I always do the counts out loud. It's just how I learn it. And so typically, like in games where parrying or deflecting or guarding is important, like Lies of P, Sekiro, even this game, you definitely benefit from learning the timings of those things. One, two, three. Oh, he's very different. He's got some sort of aura around him, so he must be like lightning, maybe. Yeah, electrocution. 1, 2, 3. So these are, I think they call them elite enemies. 1, 2, 3. And then should be dead, maybe. Yeah, that was easy. We get the butcher stuff, very nice. Elite enemy defeated, you're welcome. So there's always like this mist or this aura around them. And the first one was Frost, it was a big brute, and then that was an electric enemy, so that's interesting. Len Lee over on TikTok says, great game, so good. This is my first time getting here. I've played the game since the closed beta, in fact. But I've never gotten past this part. I've started, you know, challenge runs and things like that as well. Just never really finished it because there was other projects that I was working on that at the time took priority, which honestly, I don't know why, because I don't know why I waited this long, like I said in the thumbnail, to play this game. This game's incredible. I really enjoy this game. That looks like a trap. Is there a way to hit something over there? That's funny. We figured that would happen, right? Did it open up anything for us, though? It didn't. It just crushed it. I don't know how it turned so hard, either. That was going to break this gate open. Interesting. Yeah, this game's great. I've been following it and involved with it since the beginning, but after I paused my challenge run, I hadn't revisited it since. It's been many months.
You filthy monster! Take this!
You filthy monsters. Alright. Looking for an ambush. That's a big guy up there. Yeah, I figured. It was ideal for an ambush. Alright. It had been so long since I'd actually played the game that I didn't realize they added difficulty settings and things like that. I don't remember there being difficulty settings, so this is now on a normal difficulty playthrough. And it just seems way different. The game is played much differently because you're able to defeat and kill the enemies, whereas before they're so tanky, you have to just focus on breaking their, or just, you know, not breaking their posture, that's Sekiro, but destroying their, you know, stamina, depleting their stamina so you can get a brutal attack. It's very different. Alright, so we've got this over here. That's the bridge with the big guy, I'm assuming. Susanna says, Mr. Inhuman, how is Adam? Hope she's well. Not seen her pop up for a bit. Oh, she's been super busy at work. But no, she's been good. We're all really good. We're all healthy and happy, and everybody's doing good right now. She's just been busy at work because it's the holidays, right? And so a lot of people take off. And so obviously that means, like, you know, the distribution of the work is a little bit weird. But fortunately, a lot of people don't do too much because it's a little slower during this time. So yeah, she's just been a little bit busier than usual, but not too bad. But yeah, she's doing great. Thank you so much for asking. Yeah, she's doing fantastic. In fact, she's gonna help me clean my PlayStation tonight. Well, take it apart and clean the fan with these screwdrivers I was showing everybody. A folklorist log, 7th day of observation. Muffin Man, this is a Souls-like. I never thought it could be real, but here I am, still in disbelief. When I first saw Volcano, I thought I was standing in the presence of a god. The children of Frau call it Volby, and they play with it in the valleys. It seemed to shy away when I tried to approach, showing no signs of hostility. In fact, it appears to be gentle, even friendly towards humans. Volcano had disappeared. It's been nearly 2 weeks now. The villagers are starting to worry, and I can't help but share their concern. We can only pray and hope for the best. I finally caught a glimpse of Volcano from the distance. Its body was withered, eyes wild with madness, and it let out a roar that sent a chill down my spine. Its mind is no longer intact, as though something wicked has taken hold of it. What I saw was pure horror. So I'm assuming that's the big enemy or boss we have to fight. And I'm also assuming that it was nice, and now it's bad because of maybe Hismar's, you know, what do you call it? Influence. Susanna says, send our low. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I always let her know what you guys say in chat in terms of like, oh, make sure you say this to Adem. Like, oh, absolutely. I got you covered. Got you guys covered. All right, so we need to take him out, and I could potentially die if I'm not careful here, so I'm going to do the tail swipe. No, he didn't do a tail swipe. That's good. That gives me more attacks then. We might just be able to... Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Now I'm going to do as much damage as I can here because I don't really want to continue this fight if I don't have to. There you go. Oof, that was a tough one. Again, on the expert difficulty would have been much different. That's a whole different encounter. You got to go for the stamina. A berserker breaks posture. How do I do that? Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah. And that's the shortcut to... Oh, that's not a shortcut. That's just a brand new... That is a shortcut. Okay. Lovely. I like that. Bumping that up to 29. I'm going to get that to 30 at some point. I love the shortcuts. You typically see those right before a boss fight, so I'm assuming the boss is right here. Yep. Big door, and you have the phantom helper, if you will. The summon. But we don't use those typically. Oh gosh. Whoa. He looks like... Oh man, I forgot the name of the creature. It's in Fallout too. It's like a Krampus type thing, but it's not. I'll call him Krampus for now though, but it's certainly... Oh, he's like a blacksmith. I see a... like a hammer and like a stake. Nice. Was that me? Yeah, that was me. Alright, boss time. Let's go. Waiting for your combo, sir. Thought that was a combo, but he's just kind of recouping there. Alright. So 1, 2, 3. Balls. That was a weird move. I didn't realize his stake was on fire. That was awesome. I need to heal. Mother of pearl. That was awesome. The moment of impact there. Well, shoot. Really? I don't understand. Oh no, I still see the I still see the message, Walter. It's literally, well, it's literally right above the last one. It says, that is strange. The message about ADM showed up and then completely disappeared. I figured it was deleted, but then you read it and the message is completely gone from chat. See, I see it. I'm staring at it right now. Let me check on the YouTube side of things. Let me scroll. It doesn't let me scroll down. See, on the YouTube side of chat, it's still at the very top. R squared says, this is where I am in the game. Just got to this button. Nice. Let's see if we can show you how, like, how I defeat the boss so that you can maybe improve upon that strategy and benefit from this victory I'm gonna inevitably have. Just like in Liza P, I love how the Lacrima is just right outside the boss door. That was a pretty fun boss. Some of his cadence is a little weird though, and I was getting greedy. I will need to benefit from the guard a bit, like to actually invest in that a tad. Because even when I'm successfully guarding something, it's still taking up quite a bit of stamina. That right there sucks. That's a weird strike. Okay. Can't do too much with him here, so. Come on, big boy. That prevents his fire from activating, I think. No, it didn't. Dang it. He has this weird pause. Son of a mother. Oh, that's so weird. And then Susanna says that she doesn't see the message from Mr. Walter. That's just, I don't understand what chooses the, like how it prioritizes comments and things. It's just so strange to me. I don't have anything other than, like, there are just some key words that can't be said that are just racist and ugly and stupid that no one should use anyways. But other than those words, I mean, you can say anything, and you can't provide links either because people were trying to always spam stuff. I'm like, ugh. But other than that, you should be able to say whatever, and I don't know why it's so picky about what's being said. Matthias says, worthy attempt, you'll tame that oversized goat inevitably and eventually. Yeah, I almost had him this time. I got a little sloppy on phase 2 though. They don't want us to talk to each other, Marcus and Susanna. Yeah, it seems that way. They don't want this across the world speak. I want world peace. One, and then, yeah, 2. Okay, he can go more than that, though, if I recall correctly. There you go. Well, at least the boss fights are still semi-challenging. That's the weird strike I don't like. I can never really get that one. And there's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hit that a little early and I missed my timing there. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna heal right now. He's gonna do his little phase 2 thing and then we're gonna go ahead and dodge it. Come on, you big goat bastard. One, 2, spin around, 3. Too easy. Nice, I like that one. That was good. He did his berserk way too early this go around. I don't know what the hell he's doing now. Lovely. Oh, balls, I'm on fire. I didn't realize I was on fire. I was on fire. I was like, why am I taking so much damage? I saw a little tick at the last moment. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. Susanna says, oh, Mr. Walter, can see you again. It's usually Marcus chat that gets deleted, and also Mr. Matthias sometimes. Yeah, I don't know why. They don't say anything, like, unacceptable or, like, bad or anything. It's just, like, sometimes you can be like, hey, how was your day? Hope everyone's doing well. It's like, why did that get deleted? I don't determine that, just so you know. I don't understand why it does that, though. Well, shoot. That sucked. That was a really good attempt, minus that I missed the counterattack. Just joined the boss was brutal. Oh, okay, hold on a second. He's not so bad. Have you climbed the ladder? Nah. I'm gonna kill him man to man. Mono e mono. What's up with the ladder? I guess I'm gonna find out after I beat the boss, but never mind, don't tell me. 1, 2, and I missed. And 3. That's the attack that makes no sense to me. That's a new attack. That is a new attack we haven't seen this entire time. Come fight me, fool. Spinning around like a ballerina. That right there is not very nice. Ah! I ran that time because I was like, if I miss the counterattack, I'm dead. I've never seen him lick that thing before. Oh, I'm totally screwed. This is where I'm dead. This is where the jump ability would be nice. Can't jump in a freaking fighting a game like this, an action game. That's something that's been so weird. Even in the God of War games, like you can't jump in the reboots. It's just very strange. That's what the ladder's for, apparently. I could be wrong, but I think you have to climb the ladder to avoid the fire floor. Oh, okay, I'll just kill him before then. Matthias says, yet again, why you should embrace and practice proper fire safety and precautions and carry around with you a fire extinguisher, always. Suzanne says, I hope you're keeping up with your arrows and practicing, Mr. Walter. Oh, for sure, the darts. Matthias says, for you never know when and where Lunatic might want to make you a candle. Just rejoined. Did you see my message? Yeah, I did. You said something about getting up on the ladder to avoid the fire floor. I think I'll just kill him beforehand. I'm gonna kill him fast. Come on, stamina. Spin around like a princess. Boom. See, me parrying that should not allow him to keep it on fire, in my opinion. It should prevent the fire from happening. I would love some stamina. Come on, volcano. Son of a mother, dude. How the balls just burn so hard? Too hard. So I could just be smart and not stand in the AoE. That would be nice too, right? I could certainly do that. You guys are funny. Luke the Nut says, yo, yo! I haven't been doing anything for about 2 weeks now. I just went on vacation, got sick, and I came back. Supposed to play tonight, but I'm afraid of getting everyone else sick, so I'm staying home. Yeah, well, that's very kind of you. Very considerate. Unlike most of these ground zero patients. I'm glad I can make people laugh. Oh, of course. I like Brink Guard, but I'll try a reflection at some point. Weird little pause there. This guy, like the guardian ape kind of stutter he does before he begins that attack. Too early. Missing a lot of my deflections here. Brink guards, as they're called. There's the perfect blocks, essentially. Son of a mother, dude. Missed that counterattack. Oh my gosh, I'm pissed. Marcus says, I'm so sorry you're unwell, Mr. Susanna says, I'm so sorry you're unwell, Mr. Walter. That sucks. Yeah, just stay cozy and warm and rest with a nice hot toddy. Oh, yeah. Hot toddy, that'll clear you up. That'll clear you up, Walter. And I could, yes, just take this lock cream and go back and level up, but now I'm just angry. Now it's a matter of pride. Walter says, what is the difference between a parry and a deflection? I believe you call it a reflection. Yeah, so that's my mistake. That's me mixing up the games that I've been playing recently. So you have a block, which is just this, or a guard, as they call it in this game, and a brink guard. A brink guard essentially means you're blocking at the perfect time. So think Lies of P. There is also a reflection, which you can do, which is this right here. It's a combination of buttons L1 and triangle on the PlayStation, where if you pretty much clash swords with, an enemy at that time, you can reflect for a big, stamina damage on the enemy, which allows you to then get your brutal damage in, your brutal combo in, which is a brutal attack is essentially like a finisher when the red circle appears. And then you can also do a counter attack whenever there's like little kanji that comes. I don't know if it's kanji because it's a Korean game, but it's like looks like traditional like language, like it looks almost like a Japanese character, for example. That would mean that I have to do a counter attack, which is L1 and circle. So there's many different types of defense. You can just guard, you can perfect guard, which is the right time, you can do a reflection, which is a clash of swords, and you can do a counter attack only on specific attacks. And the timing for all of these is very different. So I tend to just brink guard everything. You can't brink guard a counter attack though, which is it's called a burst attack, which is the the sucky part, but it's fine. But yeah, hopefully that makes me sense. Since there is no deflection or reflection, that was my bad. In fact, I apologize. The reflection is that clash of swords I was talking about. Sorry, I'm getting all mixed up. Yeah, I just used the improper term, I think. Deflection is Sekiro, which is what I've been playing like non-stop. That's why I'm getting some of the terminology mixed up, like the posture, because instead of stamina, you'd have posture, but this game certainly has stamina. I'm just gonna go through this because I'm about pissed with this guy. Dancing around with this idiot. How did I miss every freaking one of those shots? There you go. If you miss one of your great guards, you typically kind of open yourself up for subsequent hits. That's new. We've not seen that before either. Yeah, I didn't time that right. That was the burst attack that I was trying to counter. Son of a mother. Thanks, Susan. I definitely will, says Walter. Yep. Yeah, hopefully that explained it somewhat. This is a reflection. Susanna says, this game is bonkers hard, Mr. Inhuman. Mr. Shaddy would have smashed another TV by... Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah, you don't want him to play this game. Mr. Shaddy doesn't need to play this game. Pretty much he doesn't need to play most games I play, unfortunately. I'm not actually that frustrated with it. It's a super... This fight is incredibly fair. It's just my execution. So, like, missing that first Brink guard, for example, and then getting greedy and getting hit there, like, that's all my fault. This is not unfair by any means. What I didn't like initially was how damn tanky the bosses were on the expert difficulty. And that's when I was doing a fists only runs. It was miserable. The fights were like 8 minutes long. And you would die in like 2 hits, so you had to have like perfect execution, so very, very stressful. That's an attack I hate. I hate that attack. Every day I hate that one. 1, 2, and then spin. Heal. Trying to fight through it so I can get his brutal attack off, but I'm so damn greedy. Alright, he's gonna be hopping around. One, 2, and then I can get 2 hits in here. 3 because I'm greedy, and then go for the potent blows. See, there I have to pretty much take most of those hits. Can't see anything right there. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna die here because I can't do enough damage in time. That was annoying. And that was because I had to use an additional heal from the sloppiness from the start. So it's like, you see, it all comes together. The games like this don't necessarily bother me because there's certain games or that attempt to be Souls-like that are just broken. This one's, it's so fair. Every time that I'm losing, it's because I can, tell you and share the mistakes I made that led to that. It's all about execution in these types of games where you have, like, this is very much like Lies of P and Sekiro in that regard, where you have to, really pull off your guards and minimize the damage you're taking, and punishing the enemies for every time you can when you're able to, in any ways. And it's all about memorization of the moveset as well. Like, you start getting really comfortable with the moveset, and then you get better with the timing. So you just get better with each loss. My stamina is really low right now. Got greedy there, that's why I got hit. No stamina. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Go for some big attacks here. Shoot him in the butt a few times. I wasn't guarding right there, that's my bad. That is the big one. Fire time, alright, here goes. So there's sometimes whenever I can do enough damage, I don't have to worry about the fire. And then now I have to worry about the damn fire every time. I'm angry. Shayla says, hey, what's up, Shayla? How are you doing? Playing some First Berserker Khazan for the umpteenth time. Trying to actually complete a first playthrough. Susanna says, we did play Tainted Grail, Mr. Inhuman and Marcus. Did play Elden Ring, but he's really more of a smash, bash, shoot everything player. Or like his Octopath, like, oh yeah. Isn't that's coming out, that it came out, right? Unless it's coming out. I know I'm supposed to go up to avoid the fire, but I don't want to. I want to kill him before it even matters. Mostly to send him a message. It's not about a simple victory. That we can do. It's about sending a message. But thank you for the tips. He's only recently started doing that fire stuff that early. When you do enough damage to him, he doesn't know what the hell to do. He's like, he's flailing around. I'm telling you, like, the fights and the boss fights in this game are incredible. The timing for the Brink Guards is just so crispy. Even though I missed one there. Some stamina, please. Thank you. Can't see donk right now. See, I should have been able to counter that, but I didn't. Can't see anything. Oh, that damn counterattack. You have to be kind of waiting for that one. And I've only been able to do it twice, unfortunately. That is so freaking annoying. Walter says, oh, hold on, whoops. It's out now, so that's why he's playing. Oh, nice. Matthias says, speaking of Octopath, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond came out today. However, even though I'm a big Metroid fan, I'm not a huge fan of first-person games. However, I'm probably just thinking petty and we'll get it regardless. Yeah, I was gonna consider getting it, but I'm not gonna get it. I was gonna play it for December, but I'd rather do these games instead than something that I'm not really, you know, often playing and used to. Walter says, I hope he's happy playing Octopath. I tried playing the first one, but it didn't really capture my attention. I suppose I really didn't give it a chance, so I might try again. Nice. Got no stamina right now. Missing all these easy guards here. Bring guards. I get so damn greedy, man. I notice it every time. I'm over sprinting to hit him because he's a little bit further away, and I get demolished for it every time. That is something I've always noticed, but I'll never stop doing. I'm too aggressive. Like there, shouldn't have gone for that, but I'm trying to deplete that stamina so aggressively. I've got no trigger discipline. That is always really hard to see through. Come here, you big dummy. Missed it again. I don't know the timing for that. I can never get those right. So sloppy. That was disgusting. Not happy with that victory at all.
A moment, please.
Walters, I'm also a big fan of Metro, but not the Prime series. I played the first one, but never beat it. Maybe 60 hours into it, just couldn't take it anymore. Yeah, I thought it was awesome. I didn't beat him. I beat the first one. I didn't beat the second one and beyond.
Do you know where I can find him?
Shayla says, I never actually purchased Khazan because I had trouble with the demo, considering I wasn't good at parrying, but now that I played Sekiro, maybe I could play. Oh, yeah, you could certainly play it. The Brink Guard, the window's really nice, and it makes perfect sense. The enemies are very fair. Their attacks are, and the patterns are all very clear. They telegraph like crazy, so it's actually very, very a good transition to go from Sekiro to Khazan. The only thing that you got to get used to is that like you have to sprint and dash holding X, but you typically don't do that anyways, and guard is still L1. So go for it, Limit. I'm sure you'll do better than me. Oh yeah, this game I think would be a good transition from Sekiro, in fact.
Polemian Castle. That's where Paul.
Suzanne says, oh, Mr. Walters, 2 favorite games are Borderlands and Octopath. Extremes of games. Oh, 2 extremes of games. I watched him play some Octopath earlier. It's quite relaxing game and pretty. Oh, it is. I like the graphics, kind of like retro inspired.
He gave orders to evacuate.
And what's the fastest way there?
The path through the Scoffer Cave. It's dangerous, though. Please, let me be your guide there.
Oh, it's definitely it's a game that I just enjoy really hard challenges and stuff. So I don't know why. I'm a bit of a masochist, I suppose, but it's one of those things where if I'm not playing a game that's challenging, I tend to get bored very easily. And it's not that I can't appreciate the game for what it is, but sometimes I just value challenge a lot for some reason. Matthias says, after beating Sekiro and becoming a master at parrying and deflecting, Khazan should be a walk in the park, a park full of monstrosities that all you want, dead for no reason, but a park nonetheless. Yeah, that's exactly the kind of park.
Thinking of it as their protector.
Oh, Volby. I kicked Volby's ass, but it was so sloppy and gross. I just kind of brute forced it. Like I said, I did not want to climb that ladder. I will not climb the ladder.
Disappeared from the village. And when it returned,
Shayla's laughing at Matthias. Yeah, Matthias he's got the jokes today.
aggressive.
I love it.
With this and the dragonkin attacking too, I don't understand what's happening now.
I don't either, but you're pretty.
The villagers love it with this.
Move to next region, move to Crevice. What do I need to go to the Crevice for? Is there like a purpose for that? I'll go to the Crevice. It seems like the hub world, maybe we pick up side quests, missions, things of that nature. I'm not entirely sure. That was such a disgusting fight. I didn't do very good on that. It really bothers me. It's fine. That was not a good fight. Alright, what do you have for me?
We will honor our word. Use the blade nexus to connect with other ghosts. Choose one that will help you find your revenge and aid our mission. If you find an object that is something a ghost desires.
Okay. I have one. I don't know what her name is, though. Her name's like Vala Bala Badana or something like that. I remember her name. Stop it! Let me pick stuff. Okay, there you go. How do I move it? Okay, up. Completed. Oh, I love that. 100%, baby. Let's go. This is a game you can easily 100% then. And then what about Jar Enthusiasts? What I don't understand. Storm Pass. Phantom of Combat. There you go. Let's go kick this thing's ass real quick. Suzanne says, good job it is. Oh, good job it is, Mr. Welch. Supposedly 100 to 200 are nice. It'll definitely keep you nice and keep him nice and relaxed. Matthias says, GG's, well-deserved victors always. And Human says, screw your ladder. I'm full-time beast mode. There's no fire. Yeah, I was not gonna go up that stupid ladder. I will not retreat in this fight, in this game. I will not. That's why I thought it was funny. I'm like, I'm not going to climb the ladder. It was quite obvious because it's there, but it's like, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Alright, so what's up, Queemuck?
General, I actually have some information about that ghost within you.
Okay.
The phantom within you loves battle, thrives on it. It must have searched for a body strong enough to survive in battle, which is why it chose you. This sanctuary must have been quite the prize for a spirit like that. Storm Pass, where the mightiest Bantu warriors are born. There is a strangely familiar presence among the ghosts within you. Since your last visit, its presence has been growing stronger. I believe it to be the spirit of an ancient
Oh, really?
Bantu warrior.
It's one of your people? But he seems like such a jerk.
The phantom that resides within you is quite exceptional indeed. Over the course of many years, the ghosts fall into a slumber. You must awaken these ghosts and make a pact.
Well, I say we beat whatever ones we can.
Be aware, this endeavor is.
Cool, I'm gonna go kill something. I'll be back. Soul tiered dust. Are there items everywhere? Okay, maybe. Alright, I'm off. Uh-oh. I do. Give me your strength. Okay, if I just get kicked in the head every time, that works too, right? That's also a strategy. Oh gosh. That was a grab? I forgot that sound effect for the grab. Damn you, Scuba Steve. I am literally parrying all these, but it's not letting me do the thing. Brink guarding. Give me your power, demon. Yes. I didn't see Shayla's message after she said she's laughing at Matthias. But Susanna says, sorry, Ms. Lemon, I hope you're well, and I meant to say hi before. Yeah, I don't know I didn't see the message, Shayla, but I hope everything's well with you. I hope you're not ill or anything. Matthias says, Inhuman was a Spartan in his past life. No retreat, no surrender. Madness. Madness. Yeah, I was definitely born in the wrong time, you know? Honor and, like, ass-kicking and stuff, that means a lot to me. Ass-kickery. Those are things to me. Alright, that was fun. Now what? Okay, Shayla says I'm good. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure. I didn't see any other message other than the one you talked about transitioning from Sekiro to Khazan. And then laughing at Matthias's comment that it's like a park of everything that wants to kill you. Walk to the park.
Choose which ghost to bind with. The blade nexus will be your guide.
Okay. Whatever you say. So I have him now. Stamina recovery? Okay, I like that. Because my stamina sucks and I haven't been investing into it. Veronica, because there's Keshta. Veronica. I need to find her. Deliver the ghost gem to Veronica, okay. Where are you, Veronica? Wulfric, the resilient. Oh. Okay, cool. Yeah, be my friend for now. I love that. Okay, cool. Why does it still say this, though? Can I, like... Oh, that was it? All I had to do was press triangle? Well, I'll be darned. I'll be darned. I didn't know that's what it was telling me to do. Character relationship map. Is he my friend? Emperor, yeah, red. He's red because he's a jerk. The bard is neutral. Okay, I don't quite understand. Oh, okay, it's like how it developed. Like, hey, at first, it's these. I think. Yeah, whatever. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. I really would like to look at that a little bit more later. Not sure what the memories do, though. That's fine. We can go back to this. Shayla says, I'm good. We got most everything done in the house and just getting my house back in order. Oh, isn't that a wonderful feeling, though? After, like, it's just a mess otherwise, right? Sometimes it can be quite annoying. We'll go ahead and clear out these. How come I won't let me do it? Speak to Dweemik. Oh, okay, okay. Dweemuk. Where is Dweemuk? Isn't he over here? My boy Dweemuk. Oh, there's the pretty girl.
Thank you so much.
That is so nice.
Power in your debt.
Oh, for sure, man. I got you. Let me see what you got. Wow, this is like way better than what I had. But my stamina is better, you know? And swift attacks are for chumps. I like the good old potent blows. Let's do this jar enthusiast quests. Matthias says, what is all this madness and butt kickery? Oh, don't worry, it's just Inhuman playing with his toy.
General, there's been someone here looking for you.
Indeed.
Strange.
It's another day in the office.
A jar on his head and a rose in his mouth.
A jar on his head and a rose in his mouth. Huh.
He said he can help with your revenge.
How did he know he had a rose in his mouth if he had the jar on his head? Question.
Near Frau Village. Might be worth a visit.
Yeah, can I find him? New region discovered. Okay. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, let me talk to this chick. You've got great legs.
Through Scoffer Cave.
Yep. I'm gonna go there.
Honor to be here with you, General. I never imagined
Elaine.
this would happen.
Well, I'll see you later. We're gonna go up here for now. Go back to the scary. Oh, you're mean, aren't you?
My assistance.
Defrona. Oh no, Defrona's nice. It's the old lady, Oksana, that's kind of a jerk. Another day in the life of. Initiate conversation. Let's discuss soul stones.
Stones on your travels. Those are soul stones.
Hmm.
They hold
Indeed.
ghosts from the netherworld.
I have a bunch.
Sometimes these ghosts end up in the mortal world. There, when their essence wanes, they turn into these soul stones. If you come across any, break them to set the ghosts free. For every ghost you release, I'll give you some of their power in return.
This game's great. I mean, I'm absolutely loving this game. I'm so disappointed that I took this long to actually experience it.
Now, in the part of the netherworld, you can access my codex. It tracks every enemy.
I have seen that.
It responds to netherworld energy and remembers every battle you fought. You can revisit these battles in a special space within this book.
Whoa, I can revisit the battles? Okay, so that's
In
awesome.
that space, you will be able to hone your skills.
So maybe training against certain types of enemies? That's insane. Susanna says, Mr. Inhuman, Marcus just came to get another beer and said to say hi to you and all in chat and to give you money, but didn't say what for and has gone off. Give him money. You don't have to do that. I just love having you guys in chat. I'm so glad he's enjoying his game though. What beer? What's Marcus's beer of choice? I think I told you guys that I really enjoy Guinness, and lately I've really been enjoying Sapporo as well. Those have been my two favorites. That is too funny, but yeah, don't worry about it. You do not have to donate anything. You're fine. Tell me about the lacrima of circulation.
Mortal, thanks to the work you did in Embers, you are now able to summon the spirit of advocacy.
So there's like adversarial spirits, which are the ones you can fight against, and you can like gain materials and things like that. And there's spirits of advocacy, which you can use to summon against like bosses.
Bring it to me, and I'll make the spirit of advocacy even stronger.
Nice. Okay, cool. Not that we'll use them, but it's something that we can at least consider. Unleash Soulstone. See, this is the thing I wasn't quite sure I wanted to do.
What do you desire?
So you can gain more lacrima or health recovery. To me, I'd imagine health, right? I don't care much for lacrima. And Suzanne with the super chat anyways. Oh, you're so funny. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. You guys are too kind. You don't have to do that. Just being here is more than enough, I promise. Max Spirit. What does Spirit do? The little javelin bar, maybe? Thank you so much again, Susanna and Marcus. Upgrade the selected stat. I mean, I have no choice, right? Guinness. Yeah, Guinness is fun. Tell me, what do you desire to gain? Lacrima or health? Or health, right? I mean...
You require more soul stones to
I
unlock
guess,
your
right?
effects.
Training grounds. Upgrade Spirit of Advocacy. Which I don't have but one medal. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really cool. Not that we'll use them, but something to consider. I do enjoy a Guinness. Let's go talk to the mean old lady. I don't even know where she's at. That might be in the other area. That's fine. She's gonna be like, wait. If she's gonna be that way. We're going to the Jar Enthusiasts. Cradle of Jar. Someone's looking for me. Doing wax on this person is pretty strange, wearing a jar on his head and holding a flower in his mouth. I'm not sure how he can help with my revenge, but I think I should go meet him. Let's go ahead and do these. I want to, like, every few regions, go ahead and clean up, and then we'll do all the side quests and keep going from there. That'll ensure that we get the most out of this experience and that we're not, you know, missing out on anything, and we can experience the full game. I want to see everything this game has to offer. Oh my. Run, little man. That's not a flower in his mouth. He's so cute. Don't hurt him. That's not a flower in his mouth, just so that everybody knows. Uh-oh. Oh, there's little jar babies. Somebody, can Khazan kill this dude? Yeah. Since they glow, they're not the best at hide and seek. I like his little, his cape. Run, little dudes. Khazan, can you please stop this zombie from destroying the jar people? What does he want? Oh no, there's another one. That's the one. Oh, it's a dude. Never mind, it is an actual person. You know, that's really funny because when you get to level 56 in Where Winds Meet, you can unlock something like that. And I'm actually on the process of doing my breakthrough on Where Winds Meet. Susanna says, you're welcome, Mr. Inhuman. As I said, I don't know what for. Oh, he was drinking Budweiser, I think. Oh, Budweiser. Very American. Very American beer. Those are beers I certainly have partaken in. But the ones I truly enjoy, I'd have to say would be like Guinness, Sapporo. I used to like PBRs. What is money for in this? Oh, I guess I can buy stuff. You're tiny.
Oh, I've been waiting for you for ages. Almost nodded off, and my precious jars nearly took a tumble.
Who are you? And how can you help me?
Now, calm down. I'm Danjan, a
Danjan.
jar enthusiast.
Alright, let's see what he has for sale. A coward's lantern illuminates its surroundings and reveals hidden enemies or corruptors. What is a corruptor? Crafted by placing orange tortoise shells into its reaction chamber. Okay. It glows when it detects threatening presences. It is said that the greater one's fear, the sharper their instinct. That's interesting, but that's almost all of my money. What can I sell? Whoa, I can sell him all this stuff. Look at these weapons. There's got to be a way to be like, trash stuff. I'm not going to sell him any of this right now, though. Is there a loot filter? Mayhaps a loot filter would do stuff. Okay, I'm going to get into that. I'm going to just talk to the guy. Susan says, Marcus loves everything American, including the beer I see. Budweiser.
Straight to the point, I see. There's a big betrayal ahead. Oh, already been stabbed in the back? How unfortunate. Anyway, I've got these jars I've been collecting.
I gotta find these little jars.
To me, each with its own special story. But wouldn't you know it, some weirdos came and wrecked the cradle of jars. And now all my jars have run away. My jars love to hide in other jars.
Oh gosh, I've been passing so many jars, so I haven't been breaking anything
So
like
if you
that.
happen to see a jar, break it open for me, would you? So you want to become a jar enthusiast?
We can certainly try. Susanna says, my husband doesn't drink much beer anymore since being diabetic, but he does like Blue Moon or Coors or Sam Adams seasonal beers. Sam Adams has a lot of good seasonal beers. So does Shiner. Shiner Bock has tons of different seasonal beers as well. Oktoberfest is pretty good. They have some pretty decent ones for sure. Blue Moon's decent. Like you see that in restaurants quite a bit over here.
What?
They typically don't have too many. They have like, you know, like your Modelo's, which are good as well, Dos Equis and stuff like that. And then it's like Blue Moon, you know?
One of them might just have what you need for your revenge.
Okay, so one of these jars is somehow gonna...
Jars can hold one of them.
Okay.
I am none other than Danjan. This name isn't just handed out to anyone. It's an honor only reserved for those who truly love jars. Collect those jars, and maybe you too can earn the title of Danjan.
I'm not interested.
I don't want the... Okay, what? I'm so confused. So I guess I need to go on this quest, collect the jars. When I obtain the little jars, I might get something, and then maybe it's going to be like a special quest item or something. I'm not entirely sure. It seems like that's the case. Oh, no, sorry. I saw Susanna's chat above. That was Shayla. My bad. They're correcting me. My bad, my bad. I'm sorry.
Remember, there are 6 jars you need to find.
6.
6.
Okay. Consider it done. Do I go here? I just break these? Is this part of the quest or am I just overthinking it? That is totally where I started. Okay, never mind. I can't read good. I'm sorry, guys. No, it's so hard because every time the username, because Susanna and Marcus share that username, it shows Marcus, so then I have to program my head to say Susanna based on the way the chat's written. I have to be like, is this Susanna or is this Marcus? And then Shayla's chat was right above it. So there's a lot going on in this, in the old noodle. Whoa! That was scary. That was awesome. Now I know why that guy didn't want to fight them, because they're not pushovers. Am I doing the right thing? Am I supposed to actually break these little jars? I imagine the jar would look special, but at the same time, I also don't know what to expect in this game. I haven't really explored the parameters of this game and like side quests and how it operates, so. Like those? Okay, those break too. I haven't found one yet, and there's supposed to be 6. I hear something. Go to your home, little guy. He's like a Kodama. 8 ghosts are roaming this place. Okay, so they give you info. Intel.
So, I need to smash these jars.
And there is an audible cue when you're in their presence, which is nice. Still gonna break all of them though. Because I'm thorough. I hear another one. Behind me to the right. Don't know where. There it is. Maybe not. Well, there isn't a jar in there, so interesting. I text Susanna says I texted Marcus, Mr. Inhuman. He said money is for your goal. So typically I set chat goals for the week, but I don't really have a goal this week. I'm just kind of enjoying hanging out with you guys. I don't really have anything that I'm working towards right now, and unless like I have a clear plan, I don't like to be like, hey, just here's just donate for the heck of it. I'm not really that kind of person. If I have like a clear cut goal, like I need this to happen, or I'm looking for this, shooting for this goal, then I love doing the goals because it's fun. Or it's like, I can stream over the weekend kind of thing. But I don't really have a goal set because, I don't know. I'm just coming off the week of Thanksgiving break, so it's just kind of still getting back in the swing of things, you know? But no goal. I don't really have an official goal right now. The major thing was that we had to do a poll. And the poll was that which game did you want to see, and you guys wanted to see this game in particular. So we are doing that. I don't have a chat goal right now, but I do appreciate, as always, the love and support. I just don't have one. I don't really have anything that I'm working towards at this point. Just kind of taking it easy with this. There's a few things that I have working for some of you guys. I know that I've reached out to several of you guys regarding, just giving back in the community and all that. So really looking forward to getting that all set. But no, I'm not working on anything. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing, as always. Much love to you guys for always being so supportive. But no, I'm also I'm not a greedy guy, you know? What was I? It was over the break. Oh! And I was watching just on Twitch, because I was like on Twitch trying to update some stuff and do whatever. And I was just like had stuff playing, but oh my gosh, like it's always just about like the gimme, you know? And I'm like, I don't know, it's just kind of distasteful. It's like, it's really cringy for me. For me, it's like I gotta give you some value back. Can't just be like, hey. I don't know. Probably in the wrong line of business, but it's fine. This is fine. Where is the other? They said there's 8 ghosts. I've killed maybe 3. Matthias says, I've observed and inevitably have come to the conclusion that if Marcus Susanna messages have emojis, then it's in fact Susanna talking rather than Marcus. Marcus uses a ton of emojis too, though. I can see some of the emojis. Some of them I can see. The Twitch specific ones and like the waving hands and things like that, it just shows me like the HTML code, so I know that it's not a proper, like a standard emoji, but I can see the emojis, yeah. Susan says, you are absolutely correct, Mr. Matthias. As always, Marcus doesn't, but yeah, he doesn't really use too many, but he uses like the angry ones. I've seen Marcus use like the little red like face a lot. That one's pretty funny. Can I just, yeah, there you go. That works. That's the stuff. I can get the sneak attack or the drop on them. I like that. You know, we haven't done any additional stealth kills. I wonder if that's going to come into play at any point in time. We've done no stealth kills. A soul stone, okay. There's supposedly, I think he said 6 to 8. I think there's 6 jars and there's 8 ghosts, and I've only seen one. I've heard another one up there. I don't know how to get to it though. Like I hear something here too, in fact. But he did say jars, not barrels, I guess. Okay, really? Okay. Mayhaps not. I don't know. Maybe that jingle is just the... I thought that was the cue for the creatures, but maybe not. Whoa, okay, hold on. Telling you, potent blows are just so much more effective. We've come full circle now, right behind the dude, bro. Dungeon. That's the adversity, bro. I hear it now. Okay, so there's a twinkling sound you hear. Oh yeah, Mr. Shouty. There he is. Yay! Go to your little home. He's so cute. Okay. Goodbye, little dude. They're like Kodama and Neo, which I love Neo. In fact, what we're going to be doing after we play Khazan is we're going to be going through Neo 2 and doing my first playthrough of Neo 2. I did same. That was actually the first game I ever featured on this channel years ago, and I never finished it because I was miserable. I was playing it like a Dark Souls game, and I was just getting wrecked, and I was miserable playing it. And then I realized years later, after playing Neo 1 and doing the challenge run that we did this year, fists only, that I was simply playing it wrong. It's not to be treated as a traditional Souls-like, because we have to remember that it's developed by Team Ninja, and Team Ninja is very particular. So it's a Team Ninja game first, and it's Team Ninja's take on a Souls-like, and that's what made it so unique. And when I adjusted my playstyle and understood that and embraced that difference better, then I was like, oh man, I love this. And it's just, I think that over time you just get more, you get to the point where you can appreciate and see the different things as opposed to just being stuck in your ways. I don't know. Something that I've learned, like, oh man, there's just so many other types of things you can enjoy, and the different types of Souls likes and how they kind of, the mechanics specific to them that kind of define those. I don't know, it's kind of cool. I love all that. That's 3 little jar dudes, I think. Matthias says, I can't speak for everyone, nor will I, but your content, Human, is giving back enough for me and my wife. Or my wife and I were, oh, yeah, you gotta be grammatically correct. I love that. Syntax. Well, I appreciate that, Matthias. That means a lot to me. And also, that it always motivates me to kind of make sure that when I'm doing these, like, these streams to me are so much fun. And to me, they're, I don't know how to say other than, like, I like them more, I enjoy them more, because when you create content, it's just so thankless. Like, either people love it or they hate it, and so it's, you put in all that work and then someone, you know, the people just bashing you, and so it's like, it's so annoying, right? So that's why slowly over time I want to definitely get to the point where I am, instead of creating content, you know, regularly, I'm streaming, and that be like the new direction I take, and then I create content. It's just every once in a while when I want to, right? And so that's what I'm trying to get to, and I think that we'll definitely reach that at some point. And I have no, you know, time frames. Like, when it happens, it'll happen. I know it, because I'm already thankful enough for where how far I've come in that journey. But now I'm like, you know, streaming is just more for me. I love the polished content and stuff like that, but I'm just not really about negative. I just don't tolerate it as much anymore, you know? I want to just be surrounded by, like, positivity and stuff like that, and help create that kind of happy feel and that positivity, instead of just the negative. You always get, like, that toxicity that you constantly see. But yeah, so I really love doing the streams, and it's my favorite part of what I do. I want it to be a bigger part from, like, a financial perspective, like where I'm able to, like, sustain myself just from streaming. And that's the next big transition from content creator to streamer, because I don't consider myself a streamer. I just stream, but I am not a streamer. I'm a content creator, because that's where, you know, that's how I'm able to at least, you know, make a living. But I definitely need to return to my old schedule as well, because I've been neglecting my channels and I'm like, ooh, it's gonna hurt getting back in that algorithm. So I'm thinking like starting this weekend and beyond, I'm gonna definitely need to get back to where I'm doing the regular scheduled videos across my channels. And so I don't know, it's pretty exciting, but I don't know if I got all the little dudes. Pretty exciting stuff. I like to share those things with you guys though. I love streaming. I used to not, because I was streaming, you know, I was literally just talking to myself for hours and every day. I was like, man, it was miserable, but I knew that eventually, like, you know, somebody will come, somebody will watch, and then the regulars and you guys here, like, you guys took that risk. Like, hey, who's this guy just playing alone? Nobody watching. You guys took that risk, and it's so awesome to see, like, you know, how far we've come. Did I don't think I did it right. Did I save 6? I don't think I did. And there was a message that I kind of skipped through on accident. Those are bones jangling. It said something. I wish I could see what it said. It might have said something like, return to whatever. Okay. We're going to go ahead and go back. I don't see any other jars. I don't remember this either. How do I not remember anything? And did we kill 8 of those specters? I counted like 7. Oh, I hear stuff. How did I miss this? Go on, little guy. That's what we like to see. Okay, whew. I knew I missed something. The Jarling has been sent back. Okay. Nice. They gave me like intel, you know, but I don't think they like changed my path or anything. That's a different animation. Well, little jar dudes, I appreciate it. You guys are cute.
Hey, let's see the jars you've collected.
Oh, nice. You're in the crevice now?
Oh, only 6. Wow. The others must have ran off really far away.
You said there were only 6, brother.
Hey, looks like you're becoming quite the jar enthusiast. If you want to know more, just bring me more jars. I'll be waiting.
Okay. Oh, they're all over the place.
You still haven't found all my jars. Please.
Tell me about the jar shop.
More secrets than you'd imagine. And are useful in more places than you'd expect.
He's so tiny.
Once you bring those jars to me, I'll make it worth your while.
So I brought him 6, so maybe his inventory or his merchandise is like expanded.
My jars are the most gorgeous things in the world. Why in the world would I lose my precious jars, you ask? Anyway, I'd really appreciate it if you could find those jars for me.
There were 6 jars in the area.
Tucked away inside.
I imagine there's 50 or so total. Oh, whoa. I can have this as a hat? Oof. I definitely want that. Oh, wow. Look at this. Okay. This is, blank jar just gives you defense. Some stamina. Tormented jar. Oh, I love all of these. Why are they so expensive? A panicked jar. Dizzy jar. That's just the design, I guess. Sleepy jar. Happy jar. Calavera is actually like skull or skeleton. That's kind of interesting. That's like a sugar skull. Yay. Burning jar. Oh man, these are neat. And these are like now legendary quality. A smitten jar. So these have a lot of... A vibing jar. That is too funny. The most special jar. That's probably something cool. And bewildered jar. I love all of that. I'm certainly going to buy those when I have the ability to. So this helps us find the treasure chests and collection items. Prevents nearby undead from reviving. That's cool. Okay, cool. I love all this. I enjoy all of your goods, sir. Where the heck am I? Found some. Alright, how do I get back? Back, I say. Back! Where's the old lady? I do not know how to get back. Oh, I know. I do know. I feel like I need to speak with her. Her name's Oksana. Susanna says, this is for you all in chat. I do hope that you all don't think we donate money to show off or anything. We do it because we just want to support Mr. Inhuman and enjoy the streams. Please don't think bad. Oh, of course not. No. Absolutely not. I don't think that anybody believes that that's what you do. I think everybody knows that you guys are just very loving and supportive, and that's, I mean, to me, that's all that matters. But yeah, I don't think anybody would think differently at all. And no, we definitely, and I definitely appreciate it more than you know. I mean, it helps a lot, so I'm very thankful for it. But I don't ever perceive it as like gloating or boasting. Not at all. Not at all. Okay. Oh, here it is. I was like, I know there's a way. But you guys are awesome. I know that nobody in chat thinks of you any other way than positive.
And has its own name, you don't say.
Volby.
I suppose you're bound to see some strange things after enough years on this one.
And that's it. Okay, you just are uninteresting. I see. Very. I could have just done that. Okay. Very nice. So I talked to your jar friend. Let's go back to the other area then. To the Nethers. And then we go here.
Do you need my...
And then, oh, no, not here. We go here. And then there was another area. Okay, this right here, Night of Tragedy. Before I left Frau Village, Defrona made a request. There's a haunted village called Bangao, and she wants me to send the souls there back to the Netherworld. My quest for revenge is long, but I need Phantom's help. Have no choice but to honor the pact. Okay, let's do this. This will be the last side quest, then we go straight to the main quest. Matthias says, nope, you're all good. Marcus and Santa, the only types of people I think are bad or feel sorry for and ultimately can't particularly stand are the negative ninnies and trolls that Inhuman was speaking of earlier. Yeah. Oh, man, yeah. Lots of those. But I don't feel like I have to experience a lot of that during chat. I mean, you get the occasional person that just got out of line, but I think you guys are awesome. Haunted Crossroad, okay. This is probably going to be more of those purple ghosts, I'm assuming. And I can level up, so might as well do that before we lose any of our Lacrima. Alright.
This place, it's filled with reverence. These souls belong in the world. They must be sent back there.
That was unexpected. Yeah, I knew it. I knew you'd do that. I just felt that was a trap. When the tendrils of the item are longer, it seems to me that that's the tell. That something's weird here. Oh! I didn't know he could move like that. What's he doing? Oh. I guess he was ready to be stunned. I didn't notice. I didn't realize. Whoops. Shay, this is, I generally don't think bad of anyone unless they start being mean to others. I often give people the benefit of the doubt. Absolutely. Absolutely. Walter says, we don't think bad of you, either of you. In fact, it makes me happy you support as you can, same as any of us do. Sometimes I can do more and sometimes I can't as much. Absolutely. Matthias is the same. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I love it. See, we're creating such an awesome community. Okay. Back, demon. Okay. Damn it, I missed. I don't even know if the javelin would work. that it, Mr. Blade Phantom? Let's see here. Ooh, some enemies enter frenzy at the start of battle, indicated by a red fortitude gauge. So fortitude's their stamina, I'm assuming. While in this state, their stance cannot be broken. However, depleting their fortitude gauge by landing enough hits will end their frenzy. Some enemies enter frenzy during battle. If Khazan breaks their stance before they do, they won't be able to enter frenzy. If he breaks their stance? Well, before they enter, okay. So some start off like that, and then some transfer into it. I did it. Get unmad. Get happy. Come at me, bro. Ugh. That's a grab. Shoot. See, there's the sound effects are I haven't recognized because I haven't really had to deal with that much. That's okay. I failed that one. Very sloppy, but I'll take it. We got another elite enemy. Very nice. Okay, so the elites have like their own soundtrack even, and I didn't recognize that the air was different, but it's fine.
I'll make them pay for what they've done.
You certainly tried, didn't you, buddy? Boop. Alright, so... You know, this mission style and like this mission select style, things like that is very Team Ninja. This actually is very reminiscent of at least the first Neo game. I don't know how Neo 2 does it. I don't recall how it does it, but it certainly seems like that style, like where you do the missions, even like Wolong Fallen Dynasty, you go and you play through the main quest, and side quests are kind of like reskinned versions of different quests you've already completed. I don't mind that, as long as the content's different. Like, we have different enemies and whatever else, but there will be some people that complain about somehow that's like a lack of, you know, the diversity in the game. See the same stuff, but it's like, well, the enemies are different, and the areas. I mean, there's only so many areas you can do, right? The way I see it. Lack of variety. So who's shooting me? Oh, okay. Should have taken him out first. Oh, what? I didn't even see him. I heard it. Susanna says, thank you, everybody. You are very sweet. Myself and Marcus are fortunate enough to be in the position we're in life and just want to help. Thank you again. Y'all are showing. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm glad that you guys could, were able to pretty much share for yourself what I believe. So I love that. I really do love that. Keshta became stronger. Nice. Walter says, troll, you support something I watch? How dare you? Yes. They just lack logic in many instances. So I don't really understand. I typically try not to engage. They just seek attention. Or they had a bad day or whatever, and it's like, just don't take it. This is not the forum for that. A boy's diary. A charred diary entry written in messy handwriting. It's mom's turn to be it today. This time I'm going to make sure she never finds me. A charred diary entry. Okay. Why hasn't mom found me yet? This is boring. I want to play with Volby instead. Where's Volby? Oh no. It's getting hot. Is there a fire? It's so hot in here. Dad, Mom, Volby, I miss you. Yeah, he didn't make it. I don't like that. Did I just come in here? Grab the item? Yep. Let us press on. We haven't gotten to any of the crafting or anything yet. Knew it. This is too predictable. I'm just so smart. I'm just too smart for this game. Hey, little guy. Go to your jar keeper. Now I gotta be very diligent with those darn jars. Ooh. The Bard set, that's cool. You know what I haven't done? Upgraded my weapon. I don't care about my gear, but the weapon makes some sense. Soul Cleaver. Cleaver of Souls, you say? This looks way more in my style anyways. Very Daedric. If you guys were talking about Skyrim earlier, that looks very Daedric, you know? Daedric armor. Walter says, Inhuman, next week are you on regular schedule, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday? Yeah, I think I am, unless I do like a chat goal for like to stream all week. But no matter what, like I have to do what I call, you know, content or you know, edited videos. Not I cannot do just only live streams. Like I got to start getting back into my schedule, where I'm posting like, you know, edited content or publishing videos. I should say that's the what the term I use. When I publish those videos, like the actual like the guides or the lore videos, like I gotta start doing that because that's like my bread and butter. And the longer I kind of stray away from that, it's gonna be very difficult to get back into the rhythm. But yeah, I will continue to stream. I plan on doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but if I do like a chat goal and we do it Monday through Friday, I'll still just do my best to stick to the schedule, you know, because I need to be as efficient as I used to in my time management, because I always have a few hours in between, like depending on what I'm able to do. It's when to be able to write scripts and do those things and record and all that, because I also have made a commitment to not let it bleed over too late after like say for example like 5 p.m. whenever most people are done working, because you know my wife comes home and everything, so it's like I want to spend time with them. And before I would be cutting into that time, so it's like now I want to be like, hey, at the normal time when people stop working, I want to be done too. That's very difficult though for what I do, because there's always random stuff, but that's a goal, right? The best we can do is try and get to stick with it. Wow, we just parried the mess out of this guy. Okay. That was fun. That was a cool enemy. I like him from the beginning, but that version looks really nice. So yeah, I am very long-winded too. So my goal is to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If I'm able to, I'll do a chat goal and we can try to shoot for Monday through Friday. But regardless of that, I am going to try to stick to and kind of get back on schedule posting or publishing videos across my 2 channels, and then figuring out what the heck to do with the 3rd one. I need a team. I need an editor or something. But not yet. Certainly not yet. So, Susanna says, we like to have you stream all week, Mr. Inhuman. Set a goal. Oh, I will. I certainly will. I'll set a goal, and then that way we can make it happen. So I'll probably do something like for tomorrow and for Monday, have that goal like available, and that way we can do it, because that's always a nice way to continue being able to stream and not impacting as heavily. But the goal for me, aside from like a chat goal, like what I am trying to do, my vision, is to get back on schedule, because I had a really nice schedule going for many, many months. It wasn't until about October where that was thrown out the window. But now I have no excuse. So I definitely need to get back into that that rhythm again. Get back in the algorithm. Pun intended. Walter says, yeah, we do like when you stream all week. Absolutely. And I always want to be able to do that. And I certainly always make it a chat goal when it's realistic for me to do. But I do know that regardless of the stream times and the days, I have to get to where I'm posting weekly again across my channels. And that's something that I haven't done since like middle of October. So it's like no excuse. I got to get back on that. Oh, he's different. This is awesome. Why is he teleporting? Whoa, no. Okay, never mind. It's a whole different fight. He's like phase 2 already. This is awesome. No! That was perfect. That was so satisfying to pull off. Ah, I'm greedy. You mother. Hit him, Khazan. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. This guy is very tanky. I like this. This is like an expert level health. 2, 3, 4, and then that's a 6 right there. Alright, brother, hold on, hold on, hold on. I will do it this time. This guy's way more tanky. This is probably a secondary arena. Come to me, big boy. Oh! Ah, we gotta first try this guy, okay? That was an excellent counterattack, by the way. Oh gosh. Damn it. That was nice. His little Tinkerbell spin's different now. His Peter Tingle's different. Oh gosh. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6! I missed. What does this do? Okay. I missed it. Heal, because I'm panicking. And we got it. And then 2, 1, and then slow, teleport, and then slam down. Okay. I got you figured out, brother. 1. That's new. No! I wanted so badly to defeat you first try. Oh no. Damn it. Dang it. Darn it. Well, this is, I'll contribute as well. Set goal now for next week. And Marcus will pay. I'll contribute as well. Shout out to Susanna, yes, and Walter also. Mr. Walter, I mean, the pressure's on. Yeah, for sure. I definitely will. It's just, right, I can't do it during a chat for some reason. During a stream. I have to do it prior to. It's so weird. So we'll set one, and I'll definitely be streaming tomorrow, no matter what. So I mean, it's like, since it's Friday. And so I'll set it then, and then we have Friday and Monday to meet it. Which is kind of short notice, but I'll definitely make it really like attainable, and it'll be fun. It'll be good. Man, that was so sucky. That was a great fight, and then I just panicked at the end. We got 2 counterattacks too. Matthias says his Peter Tingle is different. He's the anti-Spider-Man with no power comes no responsibility. You notice his Peter Tingle, right? I was like, what? And that is not as nasty as it sounds. That is literally from Spider-Man Homecoming. That's just how they refer to the spider sense. I didn't make it up. Promise. You stop it, sir. No! Okay, you got me. See, it's like the fire doesn't make sense coming out like that. I'm gonna die again. Don't you do it, sir. That still hurt me. He's gonna rip it out again. There's more fire. Do you just spam the same attack, sir? Is that what your mother taught you? I'm gonna stay right here. Ugh, it does hurt me. It hurts me regardless. I don't know what to do there then. You're too strong. Come here and get punched. I missed by a mile. I missed that so hard. Get over here. Okay. I'm standing in the fire, but I don't care. Give me strength. You know what I haven't done? I need to actually put in some skill points. Okay, set for tomorrow. I will. I definitely will. Yeah, if I could, I would now. But when the stream starts, I can't set a chat goal. Like you could in Twitch, for example. YouTube's very different in a lot of those areas. And I don't know why they do that. I don't know if it's like some like patented thing, but they'd make it very difficult. Walter says, I'll be here. Nice. Matthias says, from the mouth of Aunt May, I surely remember. Oh, yeah, she does say the Peter Tingle. Susanna says, yes, Mr. Walter, so will I. Mr. Shaddy will be too. He'll be playing Octopath. Oh, yeah. He'll be supporting from afar, but you know, Marcus. It's like for that Borderlands week, whenever he was like into Borderlands. We barely heard from him. He was in his man cave. Okay, so there was a thing that I was thinking of. I was thinking of something. I need health on brutal attack. Wait, is that what I'm looking for? Okay, it's a different kind of attack there. Counter attack damage. I mean, whatever. Reflection. Okay. And then dual wield. Swift attacks are for chumps. I don't use that. I don't even know what Dragon Slayer was that. Oh. Oh, I never use that. Wow. Do I have to pick which one I have? I'm not understanding. Swiftly hack apart the... How do I do this? Whoa. I want that. Yes, please. No! I'm telling you guys. This game just kills my PlayStation. I'll be right back. I gotta figure it out. I gotta unplug it and plug it back in. I need to clean the thing today. Like I have to clean the fan today. That's the second time actually the fourth time, because every time I played the closed beta, launch, yesterday and today, the PlayStation has overheated and crashed. So I'm going to restart it real quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'll be right back, guys. My apologies. Yeah, I definitely need to go in that fan because I don't know if like apparently Walter was saying that there was some sort of issues with crashing, but that's not even crashing the PlayStation, it's just overheating. And the game is not like very intensive. It's a small game, it doesn't have like crazy visuals or anything, so I don't know what it is, but in either case, I need to fix that tonight. I did find the screwdrivers, but I found them really late last night. So I was like, where the heck are they? And guess where they were, guys? So my desk has notepad. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 7 notepads, most of which have been filled right next to me right here. I have this notepad right here. That's 8. I have a deck of playing cards because I like to do magic tricks every once in a while. And then I have batteries for like the Xbox controllers and stuff. And then the rest is just like my laptop, my screen, and then a little stand for my phone. That way I can see if I'm getting any kind of message or anything like that. The funny thing about all this is that the screwdrivers were right under the batteries, and I didn't look for them there. I looked in all these boxes, I looked in the garage, I looked everywhere, and I was like, oh, it was right there the whole time. But anyways, my bad. So we will be fixing that tonight. Yeah, because I have to make sure that it's not just a faulty PlayStation, that it's truly that the fan is caked up with so much dust, it's not spinning properly or whatever. So I do need to double check that. Darn it. Your PS5 is on strike from being overworked, deserves and demands a raise. Shoot. I think it's right. I think you're right about that. I need to get it like a little like, you know, it's like the only one working the hardest shifts right now. But the thing is that the consoles are just so expensive. Otherwise, I would have like a backup, you know, like my goal is for next year, I'm going to get a PC. I'm going to get a backup console and extra inventory, meaning controllers, because I burned through control. This one's fine still. Believe it or not, this one's actually okay. But much of the time, the controllers only last like 6 to 8 months. So, okay, I'm probably have to redo the skill thing, right? Yeah. In either case, I got some work ahead of me. Why is my hair? I need to cut my hair too. I'll be cutting my hair for sure, because that is a bother as well. It was the no, it was this or this. What does this do? Stamina. That works for now. Okay, let's save real quick. I cannot wait to do that. I hope it doesn't die again. I'm so nervous right now. I have 15 minutes. Last 15, 20 more minutes, please. PlayStation. I promise I'll take care of you, baby. R1, that's weird. I'm gonna try it though. I will try it. Come here, Volby, you fool. Oh, I'm sorry, Volby. Damn it. I love that. Doesn't do anything, but it looks cool. Does 0 damage, just looks awesome. So we just run from that? I don't know. I don't like running. It's just not my style. What's up, Rux? That was great. Holy cannolis. You will die before the end of this stream, goat man. That Rox says, hi, good luck. Thank you, Rox. Chop that wood, goat man. Why didn't I ever know about these skills? I've never, well, I guess because I was doing fist only challenger on like a masochist. This is gonna open things up. 1, 2, teleport, drop down, deflect, or perfect guard, brink guard, sorry. Yeah, I missed, that's okay. Heal, sprint, deflect. I mean, not deflect, I'm sorry, brink guard, brink guard. Every time I say deflect. The only thing I've done other than a brink guard is a counterattack. Come at me, bro. I missed. Heal. Heal. Alright, I'm taking heavy damage. Brother. Son of a mother. I was so close. That skill was insane. Susanna says, Marcus said last night that console prices will rise again because of all this AI thing and companies stockpiling VRAM. Yes, that's 100% correct. I forget the name of the company, but they're now just going, they're going purely commercial now and trying to support AI. It's like you have all these idiotic geriatric folks that have no knowledge of what AI is, generative AI, how worthless it actually is, and they're just putting all this stuff, and then they're going to be creating these centers that like are sapping energy from like these small rural communities. It's like they have no clue what they're going to be doing, and everybody's like, yeah, this is going to be great. It's like, y'all are idiots. AI is going to be the doom and downfall of freaking things as we know it. It is not good, and it's really not helpful either. Its usage is grossly overestimated and exaggerated. That attack skill was crazy. I can't believe I died there either, Shayla. I did it! Yes, okay. Then I can do this. This is absolutely insane. I love the way that looks. That is so nice. Oh, come on, that was weird. Should've given me that one. I parried, but I don't know if that means anything. I'm on fire, that's great. Come here, man. 4, 5, 6, 7! I missed. There you go. I just can't believe how freaking awesome that looks. That actually looks amazing. That is incredible. Boom. Come on, Volby. 1, 2, and then 3. I'm gonna use this every freaking time, you know that. No, jump around. No, hold on. I got hit anyways, huh? Heal, buddy. Come on, I need to survive. Fight me now so I can kill you. Best combat game of 2025. It's pretty darn awesome. That was sick. That's a new attack. That's a new attack. That's a new attack. Three, 4, 5, 6. You're dead, Volby. You're mine. The happy boy and the deer. Whew. Best combat of 2025, says Rox. Marcus says he said it could ruin gaming. Oh yeah, because I mean, all consoles, PCs, all that stuff's going to be impacted severely. Many companies might not even, well, they're commercial, but they might not even want to continue building consoles. So it's all going to be like digital crap and whatever. Everything's going to pretty much be a PC in that regard. It's going to be bad. Perfect parry is so satisfying. The counterattack's nice. I like the Brink Guard. The Brink Guard is very good. Counterattack is very difficult, but I'm getting used to it. And then reflection, I haven't really done any reflections, which are like the true parry in this game. You have like perfect guards where you're blocking at the perfect time and stuff, which I can get down. Counterattack is iffy depending on the boss. And reflection is, kind of up in the air. I haven't tried it yet. Yay, we completed the mission. Save before the PlayStation turns off.
The Dragonkin raided Frau, and the violence of that act created those wandering revenants.
That's terrible.
Sometimes the will of the living can be so strong that it even defies...
Matthias says, oh, going back to what you said earlier, Susanna, like what my mom said when I told her, you said I could be anything. So I just said, I'm going to be a stripper. Well, if you got it, then you flaunt it. If you got it, you flaunt it if you got it. That is too funny.
Volbano and the boy became one, and now their souls...
That's why he sounded like that. That's sad.
The Dragonkin.
Okay. Well, thank you, Defrana. Rock says, GG's. Yeah, that was awesome. That was an excellent fight. Volby was... The fact that the bosses are like, not just reskinned, they're different. I love that. That's very, very fun. Very fun for me. And I think we can start bumping up some stamina. I want to be able to attack like non-stop. Alright. So we can at least begin the next mission. Kind of go from there. Rox says, I made new game plus with the spear and new game with the spear, new game plus with dual wield. I just feel like dual wielding is essentially like his canonical kind of like set. That's why I use that. I think the spear is fantastic. Also like the greatsword, but I'd say I like dual wield, then the spear, then the greatsword. Alright, so we've now done everything up to this point. We'll start with the Skulfa cave. And we'll make it to maybe like the first Nexus, Blade Nexus or whatever, and then we'll go from there. After that, I got some things. I gotta do my hair. So I gotta like cut my hair. I gotta clean my PlayStation. I gotta figure out dinner. I don't know if we want to like order something today because I've been cooking a lot. I made garlic chili chicken.